Hi, Cancer. So let's do a 4-layered spread to try to capture as much of your energy as we can. I have 2 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks that we're going to use to capture the energy. So we're starting with 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups, Justice, 6 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, Knight of Wands, 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Under this deck is the Moon. So then we're going to get 6 of these Prism oracles. We have Peace, Abundance, Cleanse, Determination, Energy, Mystery. Under this deck is Faith. Oh, 3 of Swords wanted out, so we're going to take that. Three of Cups, 6 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Under this deck is 7 of Pentacles, and then we're going to take 2 of these. I can already tell you, Cancer, that this is a love reading, so prepare for that. So we have Soulmate and we have Music. Under this deck is Fresh Start. So Cancer, this is a complicated relationship. I think your person is dealing with a lot of fearful and avoidant energy. One or both of you may be losing hope in the situation because it's been so slow to grow and to change. That it may be that even if there is an opportunity to start fresh, that you might not even want it. But that's just the surface energy. Let's get into this. So the energy that exists between the two of you are the 4 of Wands, energy, King of Pentacles, and Music. So this is a really strong connection that you have. The 4 of Wands tells me that you have met some major milestones already. You have set some foundations already. You have true feelings for each other with energy. King of Pentacles is very stable and solid and grounded type of energy. And with this Music card, it could be that you're healing each other's wounds. Maybe one or both of you is a musician. Maybe you sing or you write music or you play an instrument, or maybe you just like to listen to music. Maybe you have similar taste in music, but regardless, it gives me the sense that the two of you are truly healing each other. And it may be because you've been together long enough that you have met these major milestones. Again, it feels like there's a steady and solid foundation because we have the 4 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So it does feel very solid and stable. So in your person's feelings, we have the 8 of Swords and determination. Your person has very limiting beliefs when it comes to themselves. And so they have a strong fear of you and in this relationship. They don't feel safe. They don't feel protected. And it's not you, Cancer. It's not that you're not making them feel safe. It's not that you're not protecting them. It's just that they don't feel that. They don't feel that way. Their own limiting beliefs are telling me that they're not safe. But yet they're still determined to be with you. And that's what I'm saying, that it feels like there's a really strong bond, but the problem is fear and losing hope, and it's going too slow. And you might be like, forget it, I'm not dealing with this anymore. And your person's actions are the Knight of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. It feels like your person is coming towards you with something material, something stable. Your person wants to show you that they want you. So they're coming quickly. They're tired of waiting too. The 7 of Pentacles tells me that both of you are kind of tired of the pause in the action, that there's been no action for so long. And both of you are wondering when something is going to shift. So it feels like your person is going to do something to make the energy shift. That if there were mixed signals coming from your person before or blocked emotions, they would like to bring you some kind of a commitment, some kind of a vision of this relationship with the 10 of Pentacles. So they are coming towards you. They would like to shake up the energy between the two of you. In your feelings, you have the Ace of Wands and Mystery. So you have no idea how you feel. And I was getting that you feel like even if you had a fresh start with this person, you might not even take it. You might not even want it, because it feels like your person has been, and I admittedly, I saw the Seven of Swords here in their intentions. So I'm using that also to come to my certain conclusions, but we will get to that. But it does feel like your person has been evasive in some way. They've been elusive even. They've been dishonest or deceptive, or they tricked you in some way. And so you don't know even how you feel anymore about this person, because you once thought this was your person. You may still think it's your soulmate. We'll get to that too. But you're feeling not sure. You're saying, I don't know, even if I had a green light to go towards this person, I might not go. So your actions are the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And this is what I'm talking about. You are holding back your love. You are holding back your energy. You're holding back your heart space, because you don't want to give any more to this person until they give to you. I don't see any cups on their side, which is a little bit troubling in the sense that they want to keep showing up to you with pentacles and not cups. And so you were bringing them a cup or cups, it looks like to me, for sure, but you weren't being matched in that same way that you were bringing. And I think that's what you're tired of waiting for, that you're saying, yeah, look at you, you're bringing me 10 pentacles, but we don't need pentacles. We need love. Where is the love? And so I feel like that's just what they're afraid of, what they're avoiding is love and emotions. And if they can't bring that to you, Cancer, I mean, you're a Cancer, you're deep. Your emotions go deep. You're emotionally mature. You have your feelings and your intuition are so paramount to who you are because you're a Cancer, that it feels like when your person just comes to you with pentacles, you're saying, yeah, but that's not what I want. That's not what I need. And I do feel that they are just avoiding that. It's not that they don't want you, but they're too scared. They want you, in fact. They're determined, but they just can't do it. So is that better? Probably not. So they see you as the Two of Cups and the Three of Swords. They know that you are their person. I don't think they have one doubt in their mind that you are their true person. But I think that they don't know how to bring you what you want. They don't know how to match you at this level. And they know they're breaking your heart. You may have even told them, you're breaking my heart when you come to me with pentacles and not cups, whatever that is for you. So for example, if they just do a lot of labor for you or acts of service or whatever that is that their love language is, you're saying, yeah, but I don't need that. I need you to be more like this. I need you to be more affectionate. I need you to be more loving. And I think that maybe, and that's just a random example. That does not have to be your story. But I think they understand what you want and they know they're breaking your heart. But I also feel like their fears are just not allowing them to do this. So this is interesting because the Six of Wands came out with the Six of Wands, and this is how you see them. So I think that you feel that they could be giving more than they are, and you're not wrong. They could be giving more. I think that they're almost, you see them as almost being too concerned with how you see them. Because the Six of Wands is how you're received in the world. It's people telling you how great you are. It's being recognized. It's ego strokes. And so I feel like even though they know that they've made a lot of mistakes, I think that they want you to still say to them, but I still love you. I still want you anyway. And I don't think you're doing that. I don't see you doing that. I see you saying, yeah, I don't even know if I would take you back if I had the chance. And so I think you see them as too ego-based, is what these two Six of Wands are really telling me, that they're focused on the wrong things. And I think that you're right and wrong in the sense that, yes, they are allowing their ego to control the situation because they don't want to get hurt. But yet it's these fears, it's their own limiting beliefs, it's their own self-talk that's keeping them from coming towards you. So, but here it is. Here's our proof. In their intentions, we have the Seven of Swords and peace. They intend to avoid you for as long as they can, because that's the only way they're going to find peace in this situation. They intend to avoid their emotions because having emotions disrupts their peace. And so they don't have any intention of listening to your side of the story or being compassionate towards your feelings. And it's because they're scared, and because it's too much for them to face. Their feelings would be too big of an upheaval for them. So they avoid it, and they intend to avoid it. They don't intend to bring you these cups that you've probably been asking for. In your intentions, you have the Ten of Pentacles and cleanse. I think that you have every intention of understanding that everything you have built with this person might not have been the right thing for you. And this cleanse is saying you do intend to look at this differently, to think about it differently, to revisit this whole situation, think about how, in what ways you're connected to this person. That, yeah, you have a lot of pentacles, but I need this water. And so it feels like you intend to revisit it. And like I said, even if this person were to offer you a fresh start, I don't know if you will take it. It just feels like there's an inherent incompatibility between the two of you. So the energy that keeps you together are Justice, Abundance, Three of Cups, and Soulmate. So this is a very strong soul contract that you have with this person. Justice and Soulmate are telling me that immediately, that this is your karmic justice. If you have some kind of a karmic debt that you need to pay off, I do really feel like this is about you integrating yourself and you choosing yourself. I feel like this person came into your life to teach you things, to help you heal things. But I think that this person might not be the right person for you, Cancer, because there are no cups. These Three of Cups that exist between the two of you, this probably means that you have mutual friends in common, or children in common, or family members who really want to see you guys together. Or there may be, you don't want to disappoint someone else, perhaps, by leaving this person. And we see this abundance card again. We saw the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, abundance. Look, these look like coins, don't they? There's plenty of assets. There's plenty of coins that exist between the two of you, which makes me feel, again, you have a home together, you have assets together, you have children together, and it's all of these things that keep you together. But really what the point of this situation is for you to untie your own karmic spaghetti and realize that with soulmate, this is a soul contract, and you're meant to really, this person came into your life to help you heal, but they were not here. It doesn't look like they're here for a lifetime with you, unless, of course, you just want to continue to get the pentacles. Then, of course, you're free to stay. You have free will. But I can see that this person breaks your heart over and over. I can see you holding back your cup. And look at this cup of love that you have to give. This is what you want to give someone, and you're not even giving it to them because they're not giving back. And this card says the divine will provide you with love when you are ready. So I feel like if you do this cleanse and you release these people or person who has these fears and are ego-based, and you do all that work because your heart is open. You do not have a blocked heart chakra. You communicate through your heart. You are Cancer. I think that's exactly when the divine will be able to bring someone in for you, is to release this and put yourself first and choose you, is what I'm really getting from this, Cancer. So there you go. That is your love reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.